Hi everyone, here are tips and hints for review number 4. Number 1, it asks you which quadrant point -3, 4 falls into. Remember, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 quadrants. In quadrant 1, both x and y are positive. In quadrant 2, x is negative, y is positive. In quadrant 3, x and y are both negative, and in quadrant 4, x is positive and y is negative. For number 2, remember when you plot points, you plot the x value first and then the y value. Number 3 asks you to reflect over the y-axis. Remember, when you reflect over y, the y value stays the same and the x value goes to its opposite. Now, for number 4, to find the distance, you can do one of two things. You can either line up the points and then look to see which axis is changing, the x or y. Here, the y is changing, so you're going to figure out the distance between 9 and 3. Or you can use the coordinate plane and just count the units, whatever works best. For number 5, you have a rectangle on the coordinate plane. So the first thing you have to do is determine the length and the width of the rectangle. And you can do that by just counting up the units, or you can also look at the coordinates to determine the length and the width, and then use the area formula, area equals length times width. Okay, now I'm going to go to number 6. You need to figure out which is the smallest value. So I suggest turning all those rational numbers into either decimals or percents. I decided to do decimals, and then I lined them all up to see which one is furthest away from 0. The farther away from 0, the smaller the value on the negative side. Number 7, draw a number line to help with this one. I drew a number line here to sort of help you. Number 8, you need to find the unit rate for Mrs. Budzik amount and the unit rate for Mrs. Ackland's amount, and I set up little proportions for you. And then find the difference, which means to subtract. For number 9, it's just a ratio question. Remember to write your ratio, and order matters when you write the ratio, and it wants the value of the ratio, so make sure to simplify. Number 10 is a ratio problem, which is a little bit more complicated. You are given 35 is the total. So I would suggest using a tape diagram as shown right here. And then because 35 is the total, you would divide 35 by 7. Or you could do a ratio table. But in the ratio table, you have to add that third section for the total. I will also type up these tips and hints. Good luck, everybody. Thank you. Bye-bye.